Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with an update on the potential for severe weather across the Arklatex on this Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. Going to kind of touch on where that risk may be at its highest. So far, we've only seen a few scattered showers across the region. That likely will change, however, as we go into the latter stages of the afternoon as well as the evening this evening. A latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center does still have that moderate risk area, but it has been trimmed somewhat as it's clear, models are clearly showing that the severe weather risk will be most widespread over the northwestern sections of the area, especially those areas fairly close to Interstate 30. As you look to the south and east, you can see that risk does look a bit lower. Not out of the woods in those areas, but that risk does look a bit lower. So let's talk about the timing of things here as we go through the nighttime hours tonight. I'm going to show you two different models. This is Robin Sturdy of Futurecast. You can see as we go into the evening hours, the thunderstorms that'll be making their way into the region. We will have to watch this part of the Arklatex late this afternoon for some development that you'll see in the HRRR model. I'll show you here in a second. By 10 p.m., you can see the thunderstorms moving into the northwestern half of the area. And watch what happens as they move into northwest Louisiana and south central Arkansas. Futurecast indicating a bit of a weakening trend as they move into the eastern half of the area. We'll see another broken line of scattered showers and thunderstorms behind it that will also weaken. And then as the upper level low passes to our north and west, one final cluster of showers and thunderstorms will graze the northern sections of the area very late tonight. So that's the timing of things and the severity of things with Futurecast. Let's take a look at the HRRR model. Again, this is the very latest model information. This updates every hour with a fresh model run. And you can see that moving through the rest of the afternoon, this model does show the increase in thunderstorms, at least the potential increase in thunderstorms during the afternoon over northeast Texas and eventually southwest Arkansas. Those thunderstorms, if they do develop, will pose a risk for tornadoes and maybe one or two strong tornadoes. By 7 p.m., those storms will begin to move out of our area. Then our attention will turn to a line of storms which will likely develop to our west. You can see by 7 p.m. it extends from Dallas down towards Round Rock and Georgetown. And just to show you the progress that it's going to be making here, by 9 p.m. it begins to approach the western edge of the area. You might notice that the HR model is a bit slower than Futurecast. This line will move towards the east, and you can see it also indicates a little bit of a weakening trend as it moves into especially the eastern half of the Arklatex. This is what's left of that initial line. By 1 a.m. we have that broken line of thunderstorms, very similar to what Futurecast was showing at that time behind the main line. That pushes on through, and here comes the final wave associated with the upper level low that'll graze the northwestern sections of the area very late tonight. Let's compare the two models as far as where we could see the best support for rotating storms. And you can see Futurecast kind of hinting at the northwestern half of the area as where we could see in that moderate risk. No coincidence there. Notice hardly any of these swaths over East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. That doesn't mean we're out of the woods, just simply means that maybe the risk for that tornado is a bit lower there. Take a look at the rotation aspect with the HRRR model. And you can see as we go through the afternoon and evening hours, it does show a few swaths here this afternoon in northwest Louisiana, but that activity is going to have to develop pretty soon if that's going to hold true. You can see the main focus, once again, along I-30 northwestern sections of the area where the HR also showing the best opportunity of maybe seeing a few tornadoes. And keep in mind, given the state of the atmosphere above us, we could see one or two strong tornadoes as well, especially over the northwestern sections of the region. Another concern, in addition to the tornadoes, obviously large hail will be possible. We could see some wind gusts upwards of 70 miles per hour in some of the stronger storms. We're also going to see some very heavy rain. Futurecast showing amounts of 3-4 inches over the northern tier of counties in southwest Arkansas, as well as in southeast Oklahoma there in McCurtain County. Compare that to the HRRR model, and you can see it too shows the potential for 2 to 3 inches in those areas. So pretty good model agreement here with the high-res models of that prospect of seeing the heavy rain. We do have a flood watch, which is in effect for these areas of green here, basically the northern interior of counties of the Arklatex, from Nevada County over towards McCurtain County. So that's the look at things. If we get past midnight, 1 o'clock, we should be much better than we likely will be early this evening. And then tomorrow we'll see the return of some sunshine, and we'll begin a streak of several days of pleasant weather here across the Arklatex. So a quick summary of your forecast for tonight shows thunderstorms likely. Severe weather also looking very promising, with the severe weather likely most widespread over the northwestern half of the area. We'll see temperatures tonight ranging from the mid-40s northwest to the mid-50s over the southeast. Tomorrow, sunshine returns, maybe some leftover rain early in the day over the north. It'll be very windy tomorrow with a sustained westerly wind at 20 miles per hour. We'll see gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour at times tomorrow, as daytime highs will basically be in the low to middle 60s over most of the area. A few low 70s will be possible across the southern sections of the area. So your 10-day forecast shows the pleasant weather that I mentioned. Again, 60s tomorrow, 70s Saturday, close to 80 for Sunday, low to middle 80s for Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll see a streak of several days with at least a chance for some rain. If we're going to have anything as far as severe weather, maybe a small chance Wednesday. We'll have to keep an eye on that. You can see the cooler temperatures which will move in, but longer range models do indicate that another inch or two will be possible during that 4-day span. So again, stay alert as we go through the evening hours this evening, as severe weather looking promising for most of the Arklatex, with the severe weather risk looking highest over the northwestern half of the area.